everyone, my name's Connor and this is My Life Possible. Thank you for joining me this week. This week I wanted to tell you about a story of a metal band on a finger, potentially from Vegas. So Mom, Dad, turn off the video. Long story shortened, but won't be shortened. I was gonna travel with my friend Levi originally to Australia last week, and instead I ended up in Vegas for 2 nights and then forward on to Fort Lauderdale. But the story that I really want to tell you is a story that takes place a year ago. And I'm in Portland with a couple of friends, and we went out one night with this guy that I had started talking to. Goes out with us the whole night, had a great time. Kind of thought that we would stay in touch. Totally do not stay in touch, which is fine. Fast forward to last week, I'm in Las Vegas. Message him, but he doesn't quite remember who I am. A little awkward. He's like, yeah, who are you? And I'm like, my name's Connor. We met a year ago. And he's like, cool, I'm gonna go hang out with a buddy. Talk to you later. But it's National Finals Rodeo. And for any of you who do or do not know me, I am a little bit into cowboys / one cowgirl. That's a story for another time. So I went out by myself to the club, Piranha. Anyway, go to the club. It's totally dead. I'm so used to the club being super packed in Vegas, and it's literally just filled with cowboys. My dream. And just kind of ended up sitting at the bar, running a tab, drinking. Everyone who was there kind of seemed to really know each other, so it seemed really hard to, like, for a lack of a better word, penetrate their friend group. Such a bad word. But like actually kind of butt in. Oh my god. You know what I'm trying to say. Wake up in the morning to literally the room above me just being like, had to have been being torn apart. Later that day, I hit up the same kid that I had met in Portland who I was talking to the night before, and he actually replies. I'm super shocked at this point. And so decide to go over to the Mirage to meet him, and I show up and I already know who he is. I'm like very well aware. We just kind of started talking and hitting it off and gambling and having a good old time. We were trying to figure out why back in Portland he totally just, by the end of the night, was just like left me basically. So long story short, he ends up changing his flight to spend the night in Vegas with me because I'm by myself, and like, who doesn't want to stay alone in Vegas, am I right? Although after a few nights in Vegas, you're just kind of done. We are gambling, and I think he asks me what my sign is, and I say Taurus. And like all of a sudden it just becomes like this big like, who are you? And where did, like, look, I'm him. And he's just like, I don't even remember. I was just remembering feeling like looking around like, I so hope people are not noticing this because I was slightly embarrassed. Because I get pretty embarrassed in public pretty easily. Like, he's like getting down on one knee, and I'm like, what is going on? This is like, oh my god, okay, we went from you not remembering me to you're like on one knee proposing to me, asking me to marry you. Oh, well, story slip. Like, I don't remember if he was fully on one knee, but we're like in the middle of the casino floor, and he's like, whoa, 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 I'm like, what is going on? What is going on? What is going on? So I was proposed to on the middle of the Mirage casino floor in Vegas last week. That happened. Yeah, so the reason why he asked me to marry him was because 1, there was alcohol involved. 2, I think he felt bad for forgetting who I was naturally. And 3, apparently he was supposed to meet a Taurus in 2017. Well, 2017, I don't know if you guys is quickly wrapping up, which, oh my god, just reminded me, I totally forgot to update this behind me. Okay. 4 days. Vegas was just, I'm just gonna put it out there, it was a little weird, but it's fine. I really had a great time. I had to be up super early in the morning to go catch a flight to Fort Lauderdale, which is also where I was last week, and went and hung out. I met my friend Levi, who lives here, and then met my friend Nate in Florida, who also used to live here and now lives there, and all of his friends that I've become friends with. You know, so we went out Thursday night, spent some time on the beach. On Friday, and then Nate had his Christmas party, and then Levi and I actually on Saturday traveled all the way down to Key West from Fort Lauderdale, which I didn't think was very far. But Fort Lauderdale to Key West is 4 hours, mostly because the speed limit is less than like 50 miles an hour the entire way, and it's a 2-lane road. Very eye-opening, the destruction that had happened there. But then Levi and I had a great lunch. Got to go down Duval Street. We went on a catamaran for a sunset dinner booze cruise with live music, which was really cool. I'm super glad we drove down there. There are always stories and things that you want to remember and like keep your friends together, and I think it's super fun that I get the opportunity to go visit Nate as much as I do in Florida. He's a really good friend of mine, and all of his friends in Florida, and I'm not even gonna be able to name them all, so I'm not even gonna try. You all are super great people. You're very welcoming. You take care of us. I have to shout out to Gio. Gio, thank you for Friday night making sure that I always had a drink. That was so nice of you. You all are very caring, nice people. I wanted to do a little bit more storytelling, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Also, comment your favorite travel destination. Thank you guys for joining this week, but I gotta cut this off because the person who I may have been talking about that may have gone down on one knee in the middle of the Vegas casino floor is currently driving to Salt Lake City. So yeah, thank you guys for joining. Remember to always be you, be authentic, have a great day, and I will see you on my next video. You guys all rock. This video's over. But yeah, I guess I have a decision to make on what to do with a wedding ring that I never got. I am not actually engaged, so still single, ready to mingle.